So they're at the corners now with only one away.
Disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Pinder. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The batter
digging in, D. Gordon. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more.
Witam bardzo serdecznie. Dzisiaj sobie sprawdzimy grę z Plusa Baseball. Tylko pozwolę sobie jeszcze kogoś pozdrowić.
Healy is off at first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pozdrawiam. Ja w tym filmiku pozdrawiam mamę, babcię, moje wszystkie siostry, ich facetów i Sylwka, że jego żonę i dzieci, mojego kuzyna.
Simeon has a play, and that retires the side.
O, co się stało? Dobra. Jeszcze tylko link wyślę na Facebooka i gramy. Patrzymy, co to jest. Co my tu mamy? A, moja jakaś drużyna, którą mogę grać główną. Nie mam takiej. Aha, mogę wybrać jakieś. Czerwone skarpety. Casey. Dobra, spróbujmy. Chociaż... Nic mi nie mówią w ogóle te nazwy tych drużyn. Blue Jays. Dobra, spróbujmy tymi. Explorer. Explorer, co to jest? Różne gemy, różne kontrolery gry. A my nie, no. Dobra, wchodzimy do gry. Gra się ładuje. SMS-y. Piszą znajomi, żebym dał cynk, kiedy będę na live'ie. Na kierownicy chciałem dać, ok. Dobra, i zaraz patrzymy, co to jest. Dobra.
Time now for baseball from 24 Willie Mays Plaza and stunning Oracle Park in San Francisco.
Dobra, gramy, proszę Państwa. Zobaczymy, co to jest za gra. Jeszcze tylko zobaczę na
Between the
SMS-y.
LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball. Next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North
Dobra, Grzesiu, pisz mi tutaj, na YouTubie, pod filmikiem. Mi tu wiadomości będą wyskakiwać. Join, panel dotykowy. Dobra, zobaczymy, jak to w ogóle się gra. Centrowanie, Wybruje mi tutaj pad. Jak się rzuca. Chyba R1. Hej Grzesiu, pisz pod filmikiem na YouTube. Mi tutaj na live będzie się pojawiać. Co chcesz mi napisać? Krzyżyku, komu... Lewą gałką rusz, aby gdzieś trafić piłkę, dobra, i potem krzyżyk. Aha. Potem najlepiej na żółtym znaczniku krzyżyk dać, dobra. I potem wraca i krzyżyk znowu, drugi raz. Tak jest.
Affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1.
Czego nie wraca? Aha, dopiero po chwili wraca, dobra. No nie jest ta gra w moim stylu.
And a low to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Co to jest trójką?
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No nie jest to gra łatwa, sterowanie jest takie inne niż
Well, I know
inne.
these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him.
Aj!
Cold strike on the corner. Good
Już
change
tak
up
trochę
that time. And set up working the plate is
bardziej wiem,
Matthew
jak tu
Ross as you
celować.
see the rest of the umpiring
Trzeba
crew
w
there.
odpowiednim momencie przy tej
You
żółtej
better be
kresce
ready to
nacisnąć
swing with
krzyżyk.
Matt Ross behind the dish. Big zone.
Krzyżyk.
Yeah, you know coming into this
Na
one, you better
gałku
pull the trigger.
celuje.
If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Krzyżyk. Krzyżyk! Aj, znowu
This one's
zabrałem.
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Tries to change up on him there.
No nie
It's a
wiem.
ball, 2-1. Three and one as they count to the Dodgers shortstop.
No ciężko, ciężko stracić. Krzyżyk.
The
Krzyżyk.
3-1. And he lays
Pozdrowienia
off
dla
the
wszystkich,
four.
którzy
Then
mnie
we come the
oglądają.
game's
Hej,
first
hej.
base runner here
Witam
going
rano.
away.
9 październik, środa. Pogoda jesienna, chmury na niebie. Sprawdzamy grę z PS Plusa MLB 19 dyszowy.
Comes in with 15 hits and 59 AB. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. No ball.
L2 mam użyć. Dobra, trzymać. A, L2, dobra, trzymam. I co? L2 i kółko. Puszczam. I co teraz? Trójką na górze.
Seager, base runner at first with one out.
Kwadrat. L2 i kółko.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Krzyżyk. Dobra, i co? Krzyżyk, krzyżyk. Aj, za późno
And that
znowu.
one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
Trudna to gra. Już wolę go do wora na poziomie najtrudniejszym. Jest łatwo. A ho, ho, ale uderzenie. Piłka gdzieś wyleciała.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Dobra, wracam do gry. Kwadrat. Trzymaj L2. L2 i trójkąt.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily.
W ogóle się nie znam na tym baseballu amerykańskim, bo tak naciskam to, co mi... O, jak poszło do góry, przytrzymałem L2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now.
Oh.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is the pitch I think.
Czyli chyba dobrze rzuciłem, tak? Bo on mi odbił.
Cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Dobra, kartę. L1, kółko, krzyżyk. Co to jest?
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Pitch out. Nothing.
O, już prawie gdzieś tam zaczęli biec. To są jakieś współczynniki tej postaci. Gra jest po angielsku, to tak naciskam to, co mi każą. Dobra. O, dobrze! Polska! W amerykańskim baseballu. Oj! Jak trafiłem, prosto w linię. A grają mi fanfary. Kółko, co to jest? Ajaj, za późno. No taka gra bez akcji żadnej. Tak jakieś odpowiednie naciśnięcia tych klawiszy. Krzyżyczek. Wcześniej. O, jakiś tam poziom mi rośnie. 293 doświadczenia. Trochę ściszę. 293 doświadczenia. Poziom pierwszy. Hej, siema Aruś. Witam wszystkich. Pozdrawiam oglądających mnie na żywo. Tutaj jest PlayStation Plus. Gra, która jest za darmo w tym miesiącu na PlayStation. Mając konto PS Plus. Patrzę, co to jest, jakiś R2. Tu mogę celować. Piłka leci i teraz tak. Normalne uderzenie krzyżyk, kontaktowe kółko, a silne kwadrat. Spróbujmy krzyżyk! Oj, a jak poleciało. Ktoś tam złapał. Leciało prosto w publikę.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup for the Giants. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Longoria has been tearing it up lately. The guys
Czyli co, mam piąte miejsce, tak? Mówię, gra jest po angielsku, także coś oni tam mówią, jakieś mnie tam komentują. Dobra, sobie strzelmy tutaj. Aha, tu ustawiam, czekam jak gościu rzuci, to teraz może kółkiem walnę. A, pudło. O, to uderzenie baseballem jest fajne. Lepsze niż tamto rzucanie piłki. Teraz spróbuję z kwadrata, czyli szybkim uderzeniem. Oj, jak poleciało.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The wind-up and the 0-2 pitch.
Zwalnę lekko. A, jak ładnie. Dobrym jestem baseballistą, lepszym niż tym rzucającym.
The next 0-2.
O! Gdzieś się rozpędzili, pobiegli.
Bases are empty, one man.
Nie no, grałem, no widać, to nie mój styl. R2, no to nie, spróbujemy z R2 i krzyży! Aj, prawie.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call when guys check swing. It's not
Dobrze,
great so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blues.
Jakieś współczynniki mi tu wyskakują. Krzyż! Poleciało, 96 Prędkość piłki.
He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
To jest jeszcze tutorial, to nie jest gra. Niuchu! A jak poleciało? I co? Mam coś naciskać? W publikę, w siatkę walnąłem. Dobrze, że nikt w głowę nie dostał. Dobra. A jak poleciała krzywo. Czekaj, to mi coś... Tutaj rzuć mi tu w celownik. I nie złapał. Nie wbijąc. No, grafika jest fajna, nie powala, ale jest fajna. Znowu tym gościem.
And he can't get
Very late.
So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The pitcher's acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that means.
Jeszcze chyba nikt nie miał takiego meczu, żeby ta piłka tak leciała się, nie? Trzymaj L1, dobra, no to sobie potrzymam L1 i krzyżyk.
And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Freeze aboard here at first with nobody out.
No, i kółko, dobra,
Here, but nothing's going on. And now we'll just stare at there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first.
L2 i kółko.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing.
Oj, ciężka gra. O, jakimś cudem pojawił mi się celownik.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do that.
Zmienił pozycję, poszedł na inną.
An intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
First pitch on its way.
Close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Just late, za późno. O, jaką siłą, ale...
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
O, jak pobiegł. Zatrzymaj kółko, dobra, trzymam kółko. Złapał.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. The catcher. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former rookie of the year. He's done it all. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. One and one to count.
Gdzie ta piłka leci? Jakiś ten cień taki duży.
And he'll snap one over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-1 home is looked at.
To tak leciutko trzeba tą gałką.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home.
The zone, ball three. Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
Surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases.
Dobra, ten się zamienia miejscami.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher Walker Buehler.
Znowu ten goście mieją. Nie, ale za późno. Prawie dobrze. Polska.
And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle and boy.
And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated.
Ludzie są wściekli, że co chwilę zmiany robię.
Talk about a bold strategy. So it's bases loaded, one away, and up next the center fielder A.J. Pollock.
Ajeju.
Right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Za późno. Strasznie ta strzałka tak szybko leci. Ciężko ją nacisnąć w odpowiednim miejscu. O, odbił. Leci, łapcie ją, łapcie. Bieg z trybuny. Dobrze. Dobrze, dobrze. Trójkąt. Ajaj. No, za późno. No. Trafić tą małą skreseczkę, tą uciekającą linią jest ciężko. O, ho, ho. Za późno. Złapał jeden z moich. O, dostałem poziom drugi, 186 doświadczeń. Dobra, to był na razie tutorial. Co to jest? Potrzebujesz więcej? Strzałka celujmy tutaj, gdzieś środek celownika i krzyżyk! Oj, jak poleciało. Ścięta piłka.
Here it comes.
Here I come.
A lot of movement that time. It's
Fortune and glory.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swinging a lot.
L1. Trzymaj lub powróć wszystkimi L1. Dobra, trzymamy L1. Biegnij, biegnij, biegnij. Teraz pewnie odrzuci. Leci. I co? Ten opór. Kontroluj swoimi biegaczami lewą gałką, dobra. Może kółkiem odbije. O! Taki się złamał? Dobrze widział? Ten się na niego rzucił.
Brandon.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. On the line, that's a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him in second, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing there for San
No ta woda nie
Francisco.
jest tak zbyt fajnie zrobiona. Dobra, koniec tutoriala. Może dajmy exit i zagrajmy normalną grę. Już ten tutorial mnie znudził. Play. Opcja. Nie mam dynastii, momenty. Tego on patrzy trochę mają. Zaraz zobaczymy. No. Tylko co to jest? Online czy Current Roosters? A, wybieram kim chcę być. No dajmy tutaj tych. Uniform. Aha. Dobra, czerwony. My kolor czerwony. A, wybierz stadium. O, jaki fajny. A, weź ten. Fast play, hybrid. Dobra, szybki. Dobra, tu mamy współczynniki. Dobra, gra się ładuje. Tu mamy nasze postacie. Przeciwnika i moje.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh,
And afternoon baseball
pitch,
on MLB
1
Network is
Stop
underway. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The shortstop.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one.
Znowu za późno.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
A, odbił.
Way out to
Trzymaj
right
L2,
center.
dobra. Aha, mogę ją złapać. O, steruję teraz tym gościem. Który biegnie, wow, wow, wow. Dobra, gdzie ja mam teraz biec? Czy rzucić? O, krzyżykiem rzucam. A takie coś.
Standing in, Justin Turner.
Batting
And the
third,
Dodgers with an
the third
opportunity
baseman,
for more here in the
Justin
first.
Turner.
First delivery to him on the way.
Za późno.
In there for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Znowu za późno.
Now
Za
a
wcześnie.
fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. They try to come in with the fastball.
Ja gram ten mecz. O, jak wycelowałem, dobrze.
And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Nie, dobrze.
Batting fourth.
So a
The right
definite
fielder,
RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody
O, jak
Bellinger.
wycelowałem dobrze.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Odbił?
Seager stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
A, jak poleciało. Dobra, 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 dobra.
Is there.
Podaj komuś.
Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop
i
sign.
złapali.
Two away now.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 really puts the hitters on the defensive side and multiple
O, ho, ho. Jak mnie ścielił gdzieś tam. Kanion.
Now at the plate, Billy McKinney. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the left fielder,
Ready
Billy
to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
McKinney.
I was
Ajajaj.
the whole way, but he went
Trzymał jest
around. It's
dobry.
no balls
Krzyżykiem.
and a strike.
Bijemy krzyżykiem.
Lost
A,
in
jak
the air
ładnie.
out toward right center.
Biegnij.
Pollock giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Stepping in for the Jays, number
Batting
13.
second.
He'll get
The
his first shot
shortstop.
with the bat here.
Lourdes Gurriel.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ajajaj.
Miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
A to mi
As a
pokazuje
hitter,
co.
you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees
Sędzia mi
in a
mówi, że
double play
mogę
situation.
trafić
So
gdzieś
making
tutaj. Ajajaj,
up and
podkręcę.
actually in the zone
Teraz
is a
najgórze w
must.
lewo.
Behind 0-2 now.
No, próbuj, próbuj.
Working for the punch out and the
A, jak ładnie.
softly hit out to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. At the plate, Justin Smoke.
Batting
first
third.
chance for him here
The
with
first
a runner
baseman.
at first and one gone.
Justin teraz odbija.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for one. And he is out on the tag.
O! 230 doświadczeń zdobyłem. Super.
Here's David Freeze to stand in. Head-to-head history with
A
Marcus.
znowu tym
He's 1 for 4.
czerwonym jestem, dobra?
David
Zobaczymy,
Here comes
co
the
rzucić
first pitch.
tutaj. Ajajaj.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat.
Strasznie
It's
szybko ta
1-0.
kreska wraca.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch. That's a real good job of going
Rzutnikiem
back-to-back
jestem
fastballs right
słaby.
there. Most of the time,
Już
a
lepiej
hitter
mi
will
idzie
see
w
a
odbijaniu
fastball
tej
on the
piłki
inside
niż
half of the
rzucaniu.
plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Dobra,
So he
dajcie mi
punches him out
zazwolić.
looking at the fastball. David Freeze goes down to become the first out here in the
Ale nie
second.
powiem, no gra zaczyna mnie wciągać.
Look out.
Ale nie jest łatwa, nie jest łatwa.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting
Odgdzieś,
up
odgdzieś.
there.
Dobra, biegnij, Boba.
With that last pitch.
Gdzie ty mi to
And this
rzuciłeś?
throw gets away from him.
Dobra,
And he's
złapałem.
going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
the left fielder, number 30.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson.
Świeci mi
He'll get to
kółko.
take
Dobra,
his
zobaczmy
first cuts
kółkiem.
here. He's set and the pitch.
Ajajaj.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so.
Za późno. O, czekaj, upadł, biegnij mi cię najdą, biegnij. L2, zmieniam zawodnika, dobra, wiesz, podaj krzyżyk. Gdzieś ty mu tam rzucił. Dobra, ten udernie. Ale piłkę złapałem. R2 nacisnąłem gościu w pato. Teraz gdzieś tutaj celuję. Aj! Dobra.
Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Znowu tak
Just
późno.
behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This is where, as a batter, you
O,
gotta
leci,
find a
leci.
way.
Nie
Put
biegli?
something in the
Chyba
outfield.
za
Get
daleko.
something
Wystrzelił!
elevated. I know you
Oj,
gotta
jak ładnie. Biegnij! Dobrze, podaj. No to dajcie
That's a
mojego.
base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
No, ładnie.
It's a 3-0 game.
Udało mi się.
Digging in for his
The
second
center fielder,
at-bat,
number
A.J.
11.
Pollock reached on an
A.J.
error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat.
Przegrywam 3-0.
He
A
comes
że
set.
nie gram
Here's
tak
a
poważnie.
0-0 pitch.
W prawdziwym
First
baseballu,
pitch
tylko
fastball off
na
the plate
konsoli.
there and it's ball one.
To by moja drużyna ciągle przegrywa. Dobra, biegnij, baba. Czekaj, gdzie ta piłka? Tutaj.
And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Dawaj. Dobrze. Złapał.
Here's Corey Seager. It was
The
an
batter,
RBI
number 5,
triple for him in his
shortstop,
first at-bat.
Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen.
Dam na chwilę pauzę, napiszę coś o tej grze. Dobra.
Get
Lecimy
going here
dalej.
soon.
A była niebieska linia i ją przewinąłem.
Hit out towards second.
Łap.
And that's through into center
A
field.
w tą
Base hit.
stronę, ja nie mogę. A tu zanim dam gałkę w dół, on leci
Pulls
jeszcze
into
do przodu.
second safely as 2 runs come
Dobrze.
across to score away from the play.
Now batting,
Stepping up now,
the third
Justin
baseman,
Turner hit it hard but
Justin
lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Aj.
1-1 the count now. Two balls and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder.
Here comes
Cody
the first pitch.
Bellinger.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McKinney on the move.
2.
He can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule
Now
double.
batting, the first baseman.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. 1-0 the count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Count remains 2-2.
Kiepsko.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Podaj.
Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still
batting,
only one away.
the designated hitter.
Striding in, David Freese. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Still only one out in the inning. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here
The batter,
and set up
3,
the force at the
second
plate.
baseman, Chris Taylor.
First offering on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Chciałem to, że...
In the dirt
Wrócił za gościem.
behind the plate.
O, mogą biec.
What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run
Up next for
here.
the Dodgers,
Ready with the
the
first
left
pitch.
fielder,
Here it comes.
Jock.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
A,
Down the
jak
first
odbił.
baseline.
Dobra, biegnij. Nie dobiegł. Gdzie by tutaj? Dobra, to wyceluję.
Down
A, jak
the way,
ładnie.
it's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 3-2 pitch. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
Prosto w murek.
Now
back.
bringing Austin
Catcher.
Barnes.
Austin
Looking to follow up the
Barnes.
RBI single from his first at-bat. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Aha, piłki nie rzuciłem. Dobra, mam złapać i rzucić. Dobra.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes.
No, ciężka
Every
gra.
pitcher's
Gdzieś
been
tam
there,
rzucę.
but it doesn't make it any less frustrating.
Biegnij!
And now there's ball
Złapał.
4 as this goes straight to the backstop. And now that third base dugout has really come
Drużyna
alive.
się
They are not
przeciwników
happy about
denerwuje.
that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that all...
And the tag is on him to
Ajajaj,
return
ten
the
szybciej
side.
przybiegł niż ja złapałem piłkę.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Leading up for
Lots of
Toronto,
baseball left in
the
this one as we're
designated
still
hitter,
early on, but you
Kendrys
don't want to fall too far
Morales.
behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Driven to
A, jak
deep right
poleciał.
field. Bellinger looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance
poza
to make
pole.
a play on that one. So the
Batting
bases are
fifth.
clear now following
The
the
right
home run.
fielder,
And next it'll be the
Randall.
outfielder, Randall Grichuk.
Richard.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dawaj.
Boy, not
Dawaj się nie
to
podawaj.
start out here. It's 0-1.
I gotta believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting 6.
So
The center
striding
fielder.
forward now,
Kevin
Kevin Pillar.
Pillar.
From the stretch.
Ajajaj.
Put it a low one there, but came up empty.
No.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting 7. The
Standing
second
in,
baseman.
Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ładnie, ładnie, biegnij.
I don't think they can get two. There's one. Return throw is in time.
Ha, dobiegłem.
Here's Corey Seager.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. We're only in the third inning.
Powiem wam, niektóre gry z Pegasusa są
That's not being
lepsze
too
od
efficient
tej.
with your pitches.
Znaczy, to trzeba lubić po prostu tą grę,
Balls and a
prawda?
strike.
Ten tryb sportu. Ja tak z gry sportowe a za bardzo nie gram. Ale Krzyżyk podaj. Dobrze.
Been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first
The
safely.
third baseman. Justin.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting.
So
the right
following
fielder,
the error, it's now
Cody
runners at first and
Bellinger.
second. And standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. There's a fastball.
Co to niebieski
For a
nie
ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Seager on third. Turner stands at second. No outs. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in once again, Max Muncy, and their runners at the corners now.
Max Muncy.
Here comes the first pitch. Not close
O,
with that one. It's way
przegrywam 11-1.
Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right.
Och.
And out of
No,
here,
wyleciało
and
za
I
pole.
mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now.
hitter.
David Freeze,
JV.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gościu. Fajnie, chyba sędzia. Piłkę złapał.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off.
A jak odbił. Publika.
Runs here in this half inning.
Ajajaj.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting. Second
At the
baseman.
plate, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. In now, Jock Peterson.
Now batting.
A couple of
Left
RBIs
fielder.
for him already,
Jock
and a chance for more here.
Peterson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Count is
No
even
ile to się gra?
1-1 to
14-1.
Peterson. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
A, odbił. Ale poleciała krzywo.
Lifted the other way down the
Dobra,
left
biegnij,
field line.
biegnij.
And
Biegnij,
that
biegnij.
will end up a foul ball.
Odbił krzywo.
Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right.
Gdzie ten mój skacze? Biegnij tam. Ha, ha, ha. Wybił poza pole.
Ready for another chance. Austin Barnes.
Now batting, the catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Stroman with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
No i zopa.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And
Dalej nie
it's
mam
the
punktu.
center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Pollock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Gurriel is under it. And that retires the side.
Poziom trzeci.
At the plate, Brendan Drury.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch.
Brandon
Here it comes.
Drury.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Grounded to short. To his right, Seager. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
No bieg.
So 1 away in
Batting
the Toronto
ninth,
third.
the
And
catcher,
that'll bring in Danny
number
Jansen.
9.
Ready to
Fajne buty
deliver.
ma.
Here's the first pitch.
Nike, najeczki.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 out,
Tak,
nobody
czyli co?
on.
Może być podcięta piłka.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, Billy
First offering on its way.
McKinney.
Back in here, and that's the first strike.
Trochę mi tu światło razi z okna.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Koniec meczu?
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Corey Seager trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus
Poziom
far.
trudności
Oh, look
wzrósł,
out
tak?
as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Slow little roller to third. Drury gloves it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping
Now
in, Justin Turner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Popped him up. Smoke is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One gone now, the Dodger fourth, and that brings
wolę
in the
FIFA
former
tej
National League Rookie of the
W
Year.
FIFA jest więcej akcji, więcej się dzieje.
And he takes ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hopped up. Stroman just to the right of the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Złapana.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Muncy.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, and he misses it.
Wow. Dobra. Już nie wrócił do swojego
Forward
pola.
now
The
is
batter,
the DH.
the
David
designated
Freese. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hopped straight up. Stroman waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
No i już mam prawie 4. poziom.
Next to bat for Toronto, number 13
Leading up
comes
for
into this
Toronto,
at bat 0 for
the
1 in the
shortstop,
ball game.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, backhanded, and the
Ajajaj.
throw beats him.
Szybciej
at first,
dorzucił
and
niż ja
that's a
dobiegłem.
tough play. Here's Justin
Now
Smoke
batting,
now.
first
He's 0 for
baseman,
1 thus far.
Justice.
First pitch coming.
Smoke.
Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Had him reaching in thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The batter,
2
number
are gone
8,
now in the Blue Jays
designated
half of the
hitter.
4th. And up
Henry
next, the switch-hitting power bat of Henrys Morales.
Going back to that last AB, that was...
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Dobrze.
Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk.
The right fielder, number 15.
O, jest. 2 punkty.
Rendell.
Ready with the
Grichuk.
first
2
pitch. Here it
punkty.
comes. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Oh, and he misses it. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor.
Strasznie dużo z tych filmów.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. First offering on its way.
31.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Austin
Digging in, Austin Barnes. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Peterson leads off first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out to right field. Grichuk moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Right at the third. Into the box, Kevin Pillar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. One and 2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2 and 2 though.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kevin Pillar is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. This is hitting the other way out toward left field. Peterson giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next.
3.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Turner is there for it, and the inning is over.
Znajomy piszą.
So digging it down, Corey Seager. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
The shortstop, Corey.
Now the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
Justin Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him.
Było coś tam L1, że
And
mogę
they'll get
rzucić.
it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting. The right
And
fielder.
next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Runners are at first and third with none out. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first
pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
W końcu doszedłem do końca meczu.
David Paulino will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
The Blue Jays, number 22, David Paulino.
To chyba dostałem nowego zawodnika, którego sobie ćwiczę. No, pokazuje mi panel dotykowy. 17-2. To jeszcze nie koniec meczu.
Ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The first baseman.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Freese. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2-0 to the Dodgers DH.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not.
And the run is in to score from third. So no one on now after the sac fly. And set to go is the second baseman, Chris Taylor. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Popped him up. Jansen over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 out.
Meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
David Phillips will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Austin Barnes will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
To już pewnie ostatni set.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Joe Biagini will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Peterson stands at second with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Galvis is there, and he puts it away. Up next is Danny Jansen. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 9.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. Barnes corrals it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Nie wiem.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's going to play it, and it is out of here. Now in the box, number 13. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Shortstop, Lourdes.
50th pitch of the game.
O, mam 3 punkty. Wow.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball.
O, level 4. Fajnie, fajnie.
So the
Przynajmniej levele biją.
now and set to go.
Chociaż tutaj mi bardzo
He
kiepsko.
lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Number 5, shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Seager.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nope. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A shot down the first baseline, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Galvis is under it, 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hard hit ball to short. Gurriel is up with it. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. He's set. Here it comes.
The first baseman.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat. Pass as the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Leading off
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
That last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Randall Grichuk. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Dobra, teraz to gdzieś wyceluję wyżej.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11.
Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This pitch is popped up. Muncy in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he got another one here. He strikes out this. Next will be the designated hitter, David Freeze. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
David Freeze.
Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Your
John
attention,
Axford
please.
will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 77.
Ready on
John
2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Another full count offering on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Jock Peterson. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point.
Peterson.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Gość nie może wcelować kijem moją piłkę.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for the Dodgers.
A ball and no strikes.
The catcher.
Freeze over at second.
Barnes.
Peterson at first, 1 gone. A ball and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now batting, the center
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it.
Nie mam rzucić trójką.
As they can't make the play on him. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And not in time as the run scores. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball just inside.
A jest południe, dzwoni biegu.
Into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores.
Ale jeden.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he strikes him out here, so he's able. Ready once again, Freddie Galvis.
23 do
to start the afternoon.
The second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Weakly hit to third. Turner gonna have to hurry. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So striding in.
Biegnąc trzeba lewą gałką wkręcić dookoła.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, I always remember my managers talking about, I'm going to put you in situations to be successful. Well, certainly his last at-bat, he was not in that position. This is not a burner on the base pass. This is not a guy that's asked to bunt a lot, and he wasn't able to execute.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play.
Poziom 5.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McKinney giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, David Freese. His career line against John Axford. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Grounded back up the middle. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jock Peterson. Fastball well outside. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that. By the way,
pulled toward right center field. Pilar's there, and the inning is over.
Czyżby koniec meczu?
Scott Alexander, 6'2" left-hander, jumps in to take over on the hill.
Number 75.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy McKinney.
So far
2 for 3 in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Alexander has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that's out number 1. Now,
the batter, number 13.
No hits in
Shortstop,
3 tries so far.
Florida.
He struck out once.
Gurriel.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Nie wierzę.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Dobra, i na tym sobie zakończymy
3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A gdzieś Będzie 18:30, zapraszam na live. Los Angeles, no i VL. Dobra, trzymajcie się. Dzięki za oglądanie. Cześć.